And here's a quick little tour of my little chapel I built, St. Matrona's. This is the altar area. I have those candles there on the chandelier for light, little added heat, along with the big candles there and there. Those candles there are, one is lit for my my beloved reposed wife, Miss Jill, and the other one is lit for you, Lisa. Prayers for resolve the problems that you're having. And of course, Christ. These are some of the crosses I've carved. That is a Saxon cross, and I made that a couple of years ago out of a piece of walnut, and that dates back to like the 7th and 8th century. Now each one of the holes in the cross represent the 5 wounds of Christ. And this over here, that is a cross. It's kind of a combo. I did a Celtic and a Saxon cross together. And it's made out of a piece of walnut as well. And this is Saint Matrona of Moscow. She was born blind with no eyes, but she had great foresight. She was born back, I think, in like the 1870s or 1880s. She lived up into the late 1950s, early 1960s, and during under the communists. She predicted the communists, and they always tried to catch her, even though she was blind and had not Parkinson's, but basically she was in a fetal position. Her bones getting really brittle, and she couldn't move. They could never catch her. We have St. Nicholas of Japan and St. John of Shanghai and San Francisco, and that is St. Olga of Kiev. She goes back to like the 8th century, 9th century, and that is all the saints of America. And St. Moses and St. Basil the Great. This is a saint of China. I do not know his name. And St. Columban and St. Hilda. St. Columban is like the 7th, 8th century, and same with St. Hilda. He was from Ireland and went over into Scotland and England, into Germany and down into Italy. And St. Hilda ran a monastery, and she's known as to be exceptionally wise. That's the Saints of Scotland. And St. Timothy. That's a small saint. Columban. Oh, that's a Celtic cross. And then we have Samuel, Prophet Samuel. That's who when I became Orthodox, that's who I took my name after. And this is his mother, St. Hannah. And you have right here, this is a piece of furniture that I got in an auction a long time ago, and I did use it. That's where I had everything for prayers when I had this set up in the prayer corner before I built the chapel. Up there I got that for storage, and I do have 2 chairs. Generally we don't have chairs in churches, you stand, but I heard a lot, and that's that I can sit at times when we're doing long silent prayers for a while. Anyways, and door to the outside, but there you go. That's my chapel. I just finished up morning prayers, so I'm about to put out the candles and go over and cook breakfast and kick back and relax, figure out what we'll do today. All right, sweetie, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.